there's so many different aspects to our apostolate, and joy can be in any age, size, form. The different ages delight in God's presence and His love in different ways, and then they share it with others in different ways. So, all right, now I live in Big Bear and working with teens, and there's so much hardship in their lives and so much stress and anxiety and things that they face with. And to see them shed all of that and be filled with joy, to have a weekend where they don't carry those burdens, where they can just be loved, is a very powerful experience. To experience it with families, they can be that for each other, and when they go home, they can continue to share in that love of God to bring joy to their surroundings. So no matter who you're working with, we're sending them out to then be that joy for the world.
It's a joy for me to be able to see these parents suddenly be able to dialogue with their little 3-year-old or 4-year-old or teenager, college student, to see suddenly this openness come together and with honesty and trust. That is for me a joy to be able to witness to that. Joy for me is that smile that surprises you in the middle of the day, and being able to give that smile, or even to receive that smile and you can't help but smile back.
I really believe the source of joy is knowing that I am loved, and knowing I am loved by God. And whenever I was with the sisters, I experienced this love that God had for me personally, and it transformed my life. And that's the first time I really could look back in my life and say, I was overwhelmed with joy for how much God loved me. And then experiencing it myself, I recognize I want to be able to be that for others. I want others to come to know that they are loved by God. Because yes, people will recognize us as joyful sisters, and that's an important part of who we are. But I think the joy that they receive isn't because it's just they're feeding off of our joy and they like our joy and they want to be around that. It's because it's become something they've experienced within themselves. They've experienced this love that God has beyond all of our imagining, and it's welling up from within them. We're just an avenue to help them to experience that joy.
Joy is friendship.
Joy is singing.
Joy is learning about Jesus.
Joy is speaking of the love of God.
Joy is Sacred Heart Retreat Center.